men will pay you to degrade them. Being paid to tell someone to go lick a toilet. They'll want videos of you showing their penis to your friends and laughing at them. And then they'll want more, and they'll want weirder things, like weirder, weirder, weirder. You have to use your brain and your imagination on how to degrade a person. Hey guys, I'm Elle Brooke. I'm an OnlyFans star, TikToker, boxer, influencer, Instagrammer, basically everything online. Loads of people come up to me and want pictures and that kind of thing. You know, they're always like, oh, I see you on the internet. They don't specify whether it's what website or app or anything like that. But I think it's predominantly OnlyFans. But it's getting towards boxing now. Everyone's like, if they come up to me, they're like, oh my God, I love your boxing. I'm like, yeah. I decided to make an OnlyFans account because I had a premium Snapchat account, and this girl was making like $10,000 a month, a girl that I knew. And I thought, hey, I could so easily do that. So it was just through a friend because I knew how much money she was earning. He was really nice to me in person, and you know, before I sat down, he was speaking to me, like chit chat, like, oh, what did you do before OnlyFans? So I was like, oh, I went to law school. And then obviously the camera started rolling, and he was like, you wanted to be a lawyer, and then all this kind of thing. And I was like, ah. Even in his response, he's like, what, you do that for money? Well, duh, what do most people go to jobs and like go to work for? Money. Like, money makes the world go round. Like, why aren't you doing that? What other reason do you have to wake up in the morning other than to make money? And it just so happens that I enjoy my life and I get to do what I want to do. I get to come on camera for a living. Unbelievable. People do that for free. I mean, I don't agree with the type of person he is, and he's done some disastrous things in his life that I don't necessarily agree with, but he gave me a massive platform and it's made me grow tenfold. Not qualified. I was at law school, but I dropped out, so I'm not qualified. But I've done a few years. So if you have a business contract you want me to look through, I can do it vaguely.
What was your reason for abandoning the law career?
Money. Money. I mean, I guess I could always go back to it if I wanted to. Like, I could always return to uni and finish my qualifications. But right now, I just want to be an entrepreneur. I want to earn my money, invest my money, make money other ways. I don't want to go back to school. Like, that's pretty boring. Oh my gosh, I get so much hate. Like, just go through one of my TikTok videos. They're like, the top 100 comments are always going to be something nasty. And don't get me wrong, I get nice comments, but I think with the algorithm and things work nowadays, like the worst ones always come to the top because they're the liked ones that people think, oh my God, that's so funny, like. So I don't know, it doesn't really affect me now because A, I don't really read them, and like, I know I'm confident within myself. Less than an hour. Like, obviously you've got messaging and that kind of thing, but doing videos and pictures, like, that's light work. Imagine wanking for a whole 60 minutes a day. That's a bit intense. Don't think anyone's doing that.
I mean, someone probably.
Yeah, my fans. Working at Oceana for £5 an hour at 6 a.m. Yeah, you'd have to be scrubbing bars till like 7 a.m. I'm not about that life. Like, £5 an hour. No. I mean, I've always known that I want to have the life I live right now. Like, that was always the reason I wanted to do law, because I wanted to be rich and I wanted money. And, you know, I haven't come from money. I'm like a cancer estate kid, so I live a very different life than I have now. But I've always wanted to put the work in, 100%, but I'm just so grateful. And I value money so much now. Like, you know, even if something is £5, I bet I'll be buying the things in Tesco on Tesco Club Card. Yeah, well, I think they're so different from the two. I think when it first started, everyone was thinking, because we're entertainers, they're like, you know, we're like this person, even people comparing themselves to Canelo and that kind of thing. But do they mean it? No. Do they know it's going to get views? Yes. Do they know it's going to be more entertaining? Yes. Like, they know how the system works and they know how to make money because they're own business people within themselves. They're social media stars. They know how to work algorithms, get people interested, get people views, and they're doing it for themselves. Like, they don't have other companies pushing them. They're representing themselves. So we're not taking one thing from another. Like, if you go to a KSI event and a headline at Tyson Fury, look at the crowd, completely different kind of people. And the atmosphere at a KSI event is like no other. You know, you've got new people that you're bringing into boxing now, and they're just completely different. One's like WWE, one's traditional. Like, look at what they're doing on Misfits now. They're doing like the last man standing, a 4-person last man standing. Like, that's absolutely, is that boxing? No. Is it entertainment? Yes. Yeah, 100%. I think, oh my God, I'm not confrontational. Like, how is this even happening? And like, the more time goes on, I'm like, maybe I am a bitch, but I'm just obviously confident with what I do and the character I am. And I think also that being a massive bitch gets you in the mood. So whether that's what other people want to do, get them in the mood, in the moment, in the zone that week, because they obviously want to beat me up and hurt me. But I'm easygoing. I'm like, if you want to fight, you want to fight. If you want to argue with me, whatever. And like, I'm very fluid with what energy they're going to give me. I get so many, but probably the strangest ones to me is that men will pay you to degrade them. So, for example, like being paid to tell someone to go lick a toilet. That's incredible. And then they'll want more, and they'll want weirder things, like weirder. So you have to use your brain and your imagination on how to degrade a person. Like, they'll want videos of you showing you their penis to your friends and laughing at them. Like, how can you get off to that? I mean, they don't, they're not advocates for it, but they understand that I'm a person over 18 that does what they want. Yeah, well, I obviously work with some like other adult performers, or I don't know, J-Mac, Johnny Sins, but I know that it is harder for them because the people that predominantly subscribe are men. So a lot of them do cater towards the gay community. Like, they'll still be straight, but they'll still have to do like bum stuff and that kind of thing. It is a lot harder for men. I think it's one of the only industries in the world, like the gender pay gap is like increasingly woman compared to men. My favourite Man City player, Grealish, this season, 100%.
He had quite a bit of a backlash to his celebrations for Man City's treble.
He was being drunk. God, let him be. He's human. You should see what I used to do on the weekends. Like, God forbid, that's great. I think he's still a great model, still doing that. Like, I think you can't bash him. He's worked so hard, and he's, he got so much backlash for when he was like 100 million and he wasn't performing the best he can. Now look at him this season. He's a fucking star. Let him be. Well, with OnlyFans, I want to milk that dry as much as possible, and then make other businesses for my profit, invest and that kind of thing. Like, it doesn't have a long-term vision for me. I don't want to be 40, 50, 60 with an OnlyFans. And that's not saying anything bad about people that do, but for me, this is for me to make my money and invest it and become profitable of other businesses. Next year or so, I'm going to have a mini break because since the Faith fight, if you think that was January, and the camp before that, I've just had camp after camp after camp after camp, and especially with this tournament, there's 3 stages. So definitely need a break. And also, I'm becoming retired in the OnlyFans scene. So I need to get my ass back to America, shoot some scenes, because people are forgetting about me. They're like, you still shoot? I'm like, yes, I still do OnlyFans, I promise. But I want to be the best of the best. And, after I win this tournament, finally I can have a break and then maybe get onto bigger, better things and whatever opportunity is next.